Hey guys, so today I'm doing a figure comparison slash review. I won this DC Bombshell designer series by Aunt Lucia on eBay. I actually won this, I think, how much was this? Maybe I won this for $7. Luckily no one bid on it, but you can see it's Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Batgirl, and Poison Ivy. And I wanted to compare this Poison Ivy to the only other Poison Ivy in my collection right now, just to look at the character design and how these two different artists decided to depict DC's own Poison Ivy. So I'll get her out of the box and be right back. Alright, I'm back and I got Bombshell Poison Ivy out of her packaging. So this is our first look at her. You can see she has this look on her face, which is like, oh yes, I got a plan. And I love that they decided to give her tattoos, which are actually vines and black and green all over her body. This is another example of an artist's take on a DC character, and I think it's really cool. So this is the figure, and we'll go over her articulation in a minute. She came with this plant that I believe you can wrap around her body in some way. She also came with this rose. Let me see if you can see it. She came with this rose as well. And she also came with 4 different pairs of hands. So these 2 hands, this one is kind of like reaching out like, yes, I'll pick this up. That's that hand. And then this one, she's kind of like, oh, this is the hand to hold the rose. So let's see, we can actually put the rose right in there like this. So this is the rose holding hand. This is another rose holding hand. And this is another hand like, oh yes, just a sprinkle of poison, like that. So when she first comes out of the box, she does have these fisted hands, which I'm actually going to change. I want to change those hands. So I'm going to give her just a sprinkle of poison hand. Yes, I really like that one. And I'm going to give her, what would be another good hand? The rose holding hand? No. Maybe I'll keep the fist. Maybe one fist and then this one. What do you think? I don't know. It's an interesting take. Is this the right hand? Alright, so now let's go over her articulation. She can barely move her head up and down. She can move it side to side a little bit, but her hair kind of hinders it. She can move her arm out. She can twist at the elbow. She can twist at the forearm. She has a double jointed elbow. She can twist at the hand, and she can also bend at the hand as well. She can go, oh, she has the crunch, but she can't really crunch forward or back, but it is there. She can kick her leg this far forward and this far back because of her butt. She doesn't have thigh swivel, but she does have a double jointed knee, and she has the twist, and she also has the bend of the foot. And what's interesting about this Poison Ivy, she can actually stand on her own, which is pretty interesting because she's wearing heels. Let's see, well, she can stand on this, which is pretty cool. Now this one is the new 52 Poison Ivy, and when her design came out, I was in love because immediately it made me think that they took cues from hip-hop artist Lil' Kim, because Lil' Kim was infamous for wearing an outfit at the MTV Awards with her boob hanging out, and I kind of thought that was cool. This one is definitely a more humanoid version of Poison Ivy. You can see she has the black skin with the moss and the green vines and everything growing all over her. What's interesting is in Justice 2, there's a part in the game where you can actually give Poison Ivy bark skin, and it'll actually get dark just like this one. So you can see her face sculpt. She's definitely a different take on the Bombshell Poison Ivy. But that's what I love about this. I was happy to do this review because it just shows an artist's different take on one character. And I think that's really cool. They're both really great designs. Like, they're both very great, and they both depict this character in very different ways. This one seems like a seductress, and this one definitely seems like she's a scientist who's an assassin and also up to something. So she seems more like an assassin, and she seems more like a seductress, you know? And I think that's cool. What do they have in common? They both have like the reddish hair, of course the vine themes all over their body. You know, they're different, but in a way they are the same because they're both depicting Poison Ivy. So I want to thank you guys for watching my review. If you're new to my channel, simply subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Away, I'm a need so I can do this straight.